Imagine reaching into your pocket and pulling out a simple 10 or 20 euro cent coin. At first glance, it looks ordinary, the kind of coin you'd use to buy a snack, pay for parking, or toss into a jar without thinking twice. But what if I told you that some of these very same coins you handle every single day, could actually be worth hundreds or even thousands of euros? Hidden among millions of common cents are rare treasures that collectors from all over the world are desperately searching for. These coins don't shout their value with gold or silver. Instead, their worth lies in rarity, history, and sometimes even tiny minting errors that slip through unnoticed. A coin struck in the Vatican, Monaco, or San Marino might look just like the one in your hand. But because only a handful were ever made, it can sell for a small fortune at auction. Others, with misaligned stars, off-center strikes, or unusual details, turn into collectors' dreams, and you could be holding one without even realizing it. In this video, we're going to uncover the most valuable 10 and 20 euro cent coins you should be watching out for. I'll reveal which dates and countries hide the rarest treasures, why they've become so valuable, and how much people are actually willing to pay for them. By the end, you'll see your pocket change in a completely different way, because that little coin you almost ignored could be your hidden jackpot. Now we begin with the 10 euro cent coins, and the first one we must highlight is the 2002 Monaco 10 euro cent. At first glance, it looks like any other 10-cent coin. Small, golden in color, and easy to overlook. But in reality, this is one of the most sought-after euro coins ever struck. The reason is simple. Monaco is one of the smallest countries in the world. And when the euro was first introduced in 2002, Monaco produced only a very limited number of coins. While larger countries like France, Germany, or Italy minted millions of 10-cent coins for circulation, Monaco's output was tiny. That small supply instantly made these coins rare, and over time, they have become extremely valuable to collectors. What makes the 2002 Monaco 10 cent even more special is that it represents the very first year of Monaco's euro coinage. Collectors are always especially interested in first-year issues because they mark the beginning of a new era. This coin carries the image of Prince Rainier III, who ruled Monaco for nearly 56 years, making it not only a rare coin but also a piece of Monaco's royal history. For collectors who love coins with a story, this one combines historical importance with extreme scarcity. In terms of value, the 2002 Monaco 10 cent has consistently sold for impressive prices. Even in circulated condition, where the coin shows signs of use, it can bring 10 to 15 light easily. But when the coin is in uncirculated or mint condition, its price rises sharply. Collectors and dealers have sold these coins for hundreds of euros, especially when they appear in near-perfect quality or as part of original sets. In auctions, prices have gone even higher. When the demand is strong and multiple, collectors compete to own this rare piece. The demand for this coin continues to grow because of its combination of rarity, beauty, and history. Once a collector adds a Monaco 10 cent to their collection, they almost never sell it again, which makes the available supply even smaller over time. This is exactly why the 2002 Monaco 10 cent has become such a highly valuable coin, and why anyone who finds one should never let it slip away. It's truly a hidden treasure. After Monaco, another coin that deserves attention is the 2002 Vatican 10 euro cent. This coin is extremely rare because the Vatican City is the smallest independent state in the world. And when the euro was introduced in 2002, the Vatican produced only a very limited number of coins. Most of these were issued in special collector sets than for everyday circulation, which means finding one in your pocket change is almost impossible. The 2002 Vatican 10 cent features the image of Pope John Paul II, making it not only a rare coin, but also a piece of history, tied to one of the most iconic religious leaders of modern times. Collectors place a very high value on Vatican coins because they combine scarcity with cultural and spiritual significance. In the market, this 2002 Vatican 10 cent has been listed for $30 to $50 in good condition, while uncirculated examples have sold for even higher amounts at auctions, especially when the coin is still part of the original 2002 Vatican euro set. Prices can reach into the hundreds of euros. The demand is so high because every serious euro coin collector dreams of owning a Vatican issue, and the 2002 edition, being the very first year, is the most prized of all. The third important coin is the 2002 San Marino 10 euro cent. San Marino, like Monaco and the Vatican, is another tiny European microstate with a very limited mintage. Because of its size and population, San Marino issues only small quantities of coins, most of which are reserved for collectors from the beginning. The 2002 10 cent is especially important because it represents the country's first entry into the Euro system. Its design is also admired by collectors, as it highlights San Marino's rich cultural identity and history. When it comes to value, the San Marino 2002 10 cent has also performed well on the market. Circulated examples can sell for $10 to $20, while uncirculated coins in pristine condition can bring in $30 to $50 or more, depending on collector demand. Auction sales have shown that full San Marino Euro sets from 2002, which include the 10 cent, often go for several hundred euros, which again underlines the importance of this coin. Collectors appreciate it not only for its rarity, but also because first-year issues from such microstates are always considered key pieces in any Euro coin collection. Another group of 10 Euro cent coins that can be extremely valuable are the error coins. Unlike the regular issues from Monaco, Vatican, or San Marino, error coins are not planned rarities. They are the result of mistakes during the minting process. And it is exactly these mistakes that make them so fascinating and desirable. Errors can happen in many ways. For example, a 10 cent coin might be struck off center, meaning the design is not aligned correctly. Others might be double struck, with parts of the image appearing twice. Some rare cases involve coins struck on the wrong metal plancher, which means a 10 cent could accidentally be made from the metal of another denomination, giving it an unusual color and weight. Each error is unique, which makes these coins almost one-of-a-kind treasures. The value of error coins varies widely depending on the type and severity of the mistake. Minor errors might sell for $50 to $100, but dramatic and eye-catching errors can reach hundreds or even thousands of euros at auctions. For example, a striking misalignment or wrong plancher. 10 cent has fetched prices well above $1,000 in specialized numismatic sales simply because collectors compete heavily for unique items that no one else can own. Collectors love error coins because they are unpredictable. Unlike regular mintages, which are produced in known quantities, errors are accidents, and accidents in a highly controlled process like coin minting are very rare. This rarity, combined with the visual uniqueness of each error, makes 10 Euro cent error coins some of the most valuable pieces you could ever find in your pocket change. Moving on to the 20 Euro cent coins, one of the most talked about and valuable pieces is the 1999 Spain 20 cent with the misaligned stars error. At first glance, it seems like a normal Spanish 20 cent coin, but if you look closely at the 12 stars along the edge of the coin and the stars that symbolize the European Union, you'll notice something unusual. On this coin, the stars are not positioned correctly. They are misaligned and appear larger than normal. This tiny difference created one of the most famous Euro coin errors, and it has made this coin a true collector's item. The reason collectors value this coin so highly is because it was part of the very first year of Euro production in 1999, and the error slipped through before it was corrected. Because not many of these coins survived in circulation, finding one today is incredibly difficult. Most people never notice the star misalignment, so they spent these coins like any other, which makes surviving examples even rarer. In terms of value, the 1999 Spain 20 cent error has reached impressive prices. Circulated examples can sell for $50 to $100, depending on condition. But in uncirculated or near mint quality, this coin has been known to sell at auctions and collector markets for $300 to $500, and in some cases even higher when bidding gets competitive. Its demand is strong not only in Spain but across Europe and even internationally, because collectors love error coins, especially ones that are easy to recognize once you know what to look for. Another highly important 20 Euro cent coin is the 2002 Vatican 20 cent. Just like the 10 cent version, this coin is extremely rare because the Vatican City is the smallest independent state in the world, with an extremely limited mintage. When the euro was first introduced in 2002, the Vatican struck only a small number of coins, and most of them were not released into circulation at all. Instead, they were included in special collector sets, which means that very few ever reach the hands of ordinary people. The design of the 2002 Vatican 20 cent adds to its appeal. It features Pope John Paul II, a globally respected and beloved figure, which makes the coin not just a monetary piece but also a collectible with religious and cultural significance. For many collectors, owning a Vatican euro coin, especially from the first year of issue, is a symbol of prestige. It's not just a coin, It's a part of history tied to one of the most influential leaders of modern times. When it comes to value, this coin has consistently performed strongly in the market. Circulated examples are rarely seen, but when they do appear, they can sell for $50 to $80. Uncirculated or mint condition examples, especially those still in their original sets, have reached auction prices of $150 to $250. Some full 2002 Vatican Euro sets, which include this 20-cent coin, have even been auctioned for over $500, depending on the condition and the demand at the time. Among the most prestigious and valuable coins in the Euro cent series is the 2002 Monaco 20-cent coin. Monaco, like the Vatican, is a very small state, which means its coin production is extremely limited. The 2002 Monaco series was the very first issue when the euro currency was introduced, and demand for these coins has been sky-high ever since. The design of the 20-cent coin features Prince Rainier III of Monaco, who was the head of state at that time. This coin is not just a piece of currency, but a piece of Monaco's royal legacy. Prince Rainier III is an iconic figure, remembered internationally for his leadership and also his marriage to the famous Hollywood actress Grace Kelly. That royal connection gives Monaco coins an additional layer of prestige and desirability that few others can match. The rarity factor is what really drives up the value of this coin. The 2002 Monaco euro coins were produced in extremely small quantities, with most of them distributed only in official sets. Hardly any were released into circulation, which makes finding one an extraordinary challenge. This scarcity has made them one of the most sought-after pieces in the euro coin market. When it comes to price, the numbers are impressive. A single 2002 Monaco 20-cent coin in circulated condition can sell for $100 to $200, while uncirculated examples command much higher prices. At auctions, collectors have paid $300 to $600 for pristine examples, especially those graded by professional coin certification services. Full Monaco 2002 euro sets, which include this 20-cent piece, have sold for over $3,000, proving just how much demand exists for these coins. Apart from low mintage issues like Vatican and Monaco, there are also 20 euro cent error coins that collectors hunt for passionately. Errors happen when something goes wrong in the minting process. It could be a misaligned die, a double strike, or even a wrong planche being used. Because these mistakes are rare and unique, they often sell for much more than regular coins. One famous example is the 2002 Spain 20 euro cent mule error. In this case, some coins were struck with the wrong reverse die, causing the star alignment around the map to be incorrect. These mule errors are extremely scarce and can sell for $200 to $400, depending on condition. Collectors value them because they show how even a high-security mint can sometimes make mistakes, and every error coin is essentially one of a kind. Another notable case is the 2002 Italy 20-cent misstrike, where coins were struck off-center, leaving parts of the design missing. These dramatic errors attract strong bidding because they are visually striking. Prices for such off-center 20-cent coins have ranged from $100 to $250 at auctions, with higher premiums if the error is especially obvious. And there you have it, in the world of 10 and 20. Euro cent coins is far more exciting than most people imagine. What looks like ordinary pocket change can actually be worth hundreds or even thousands of euros, whether because of low mintages, historical importance, or fascinating minting errors. From the prestigious coins of the Vatican, Monaco, and San Marino to rare misstrikes and mule errors, each coin tells its own unique story and can bring huge rewards to collectors who recognize their value. So the next time you hold a 10 or 20-cent coin in your hand, take a closer look. You might just be holding a hidden treasure that collectors all over the world are searching for. If you enjoyed this journey through rare and valuable euro coins, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more coin collecting stories, and share it with fellow enthusiasts. Who knows, your small change might be worth a fortune.